Hello, and welcome back to Diamond Shine with Shanta. Today I'm going to be doing a WIP and Chat that stands for Work in Progress and Chat. So just if you want to, pull out your WIP and paint along with me, or if you're going to listen, maybe while you're cleaning up, that is A-OK. Today I am working on Blueberry Fairy. The artist is, I think it's pronounced Jamuska Murphy. I have this one pretty large section left. I'm going to work on this part of her face in the video. Let me get my first color. Let's see, I think I'm going to do where's the symbol? Got it. So I have already finished up Everything is Better with Chocolate Chips. And once I get this one finished, that'll be 2 finishes for the month. Then I need to kit up Year of the Snake, and I'm going to start working on that this month. And I hope I can finish it this month because I have another week of vacation coming up. So my goal is to try to finish Year of the Snake this month as well. Don't know if I can do it, but I want to try. And then I have 2 events I'm going to be doing next month in August. One of them is the DP with Partners event. And let me try to roll this plastic back up. I'm sorry if it's making a lot of crinkling sounds. To me, the hardest thing I'm working on an easel is just when the canvases are horizontal like this. When the orientation is vertical, it's simple, but once it gets horizontal, you have to figure out where the other side of the canvas is going to go. If the canvas isn't really large, then you can't roll over the top. It just gets really complicated. So I have been struggling a little bit with that. So let me get my ruler in place. I do use a ruler on my rounds. I just cannot stand crooked rounds. It literally just hurts my soul. So I do use a ruler. So I'm going to be doing a DP with Partners event. My partner is Suzette from Crafting with Susie. And we have already picked each other's canvases. And I'm going to be doing Time to Spare, which is by Sarah Mustafa. That'll be the first time I'll be working on one of her paintings, so I'm excited. And then the other event I'm going to be participating in is Rude, Crude, Nude, and Dark. And that event I'm going to be working on, what's the name of the canvas? I honestly can't think of the name of the canvas. Oh, excuse me. But I will show it to you all in my July review video. If the name comes to me, I'll tell y'all. But it's like, it's a dark painting. The actual painting is not dark in color, but the image is dark. And I think it'll be perfect. I already have that kitted up. I have to kit up Time to Spare and Year of the Snake, but this painting is already kitted up. It's got some echoes in it. It might be echoes of the past, but I'm not 100%. I guess I could. No, I can't look it up because it's been discontinued. I think it's echoes of the past. It's like the lady with the shells and the one blue eye. It's kind of creepy looking. So I figured it would be considered dark. And plus, in Miranda's video, she said like they're not like trying to be like, real hard on what you pick, just as long as it's not nothing cutesy for dark, and this is not cutesy. because she said no pastels. Well, these colors in this paint is like tan earth tone colors, so I think it'll be okay. So it's been so much going on, y'all, and I've just been so tired. I don't know. I was on vacation last week, but the week before, my fiance, his dad passed away, so we had his funeral last week. Also, guys, my washer broke on last Sunday, so I was thinking, okay, after the funeral, I have somebody come out, look at it, get it fixed. Okay, so I had somebody come out Friday to look at it. Whew, sorry. I had somebody come out Friday to look at it, and to fix it was going to be like $500. And I was like, okay, we discussed it and was like, we might as well just get a new washer. So that's what I did. So my new washer got delivered on Sunday, so I went a whole week without a washing machine. And why do kids wait until they have no clothes left to wash to tell you or take their basket downstairs? Because in my house, when Avery is ready to get her clothes washed, she sits a basket in the washing room hallway. I'll see it and I know, okay, wash her clothes. So why does she want to wait till everything is used up to where I literally had to go buy her? I mean, she had underclothes, but I had to go buy her like some house shorts and some t-shirts to wear. I was so mad. These kids, I tell you, they're gonna be the death of me. I really like working on this painting. It is mostly it's like line blocking and I keep y'all. It's like I guess my tail needs some sleep. I really love working on this painting. It's mostly line blocking. It's not a lot of color block. Lord, it's not a lot of confetti. But it's not. But the color blocking is not so much to where I can't stand it. Like if I can pretty much do the color blocking section in my ruler, it's good. But when it's like the whole, big section, I don't like it. So this is like a nice amount of color blocking where it's fine. They're having a retreat right now in Virginia. My friend Jack from Diamond Paint with Jack had shared a picture she took with some ladies. I thought it was so cool. Maybe next year I can go. I almost went this year. But maybe I'll go next year. I need to see, number one, y'all, and don't judge me, is if my easel is going to fit in my suitcase. Because I don't know how to diamond paint without an easel. I can't diamond paint flat. It's like I started out diamond paint flat, but it didn't last long, and I had an easel like that. I saw back then it was a YouTuber called Tiny Worlds of Wonder, and she had an easel, and I was like, oh, that looks like a good idea. I think that'll help my back not hurt, because my back was hurting, kind of stooping over the painting. And at the time, I was working on this real little bitty I know y'all, some of y'all have these, those tables. They're like eating tables in your house. It's like 4 of them come on the rack. So when I first started diamond painting, I had this little tree. It wasn't that big. It probably was a 40 by 40 or maybe 40 by 50, something like that. It wasn't a large painting. And I would diamond paint on that table in my bedroom. What kind of chair did I have, though? It was a gaming chair with my gaming chair. And so then once I saw, but my back was hurting. So then when I saw her video about an easel, I purchased my easel from Amazon. I got me a card folding table from Walmart. And then I bought me an office chair. And that's what I've been diamond painting on ever since. I diamond paint just on a card table with my easel and my office chair. And I have a stool under it to prop my feet on. Even though my fiance said they need to be propped up more, but it feels good to me. So let me think. What else has been going on in my life? Work right now is kind of just sucking. I don't know what's going on, but my boss, she's really like I don't know. She's being a smart ass all the time, but I don't understand why. I don't know where that's coming from. So I don't know. But it's starting to annoy me. And I feel like it's like, I don't know. I don't know what her deal is. I can't figure it out. I just think sometimes when they go from being an assistant to a manager, after a while they forget what it's like to be an assistant. That's the only thing I can think of. Because it's not an easy job. It's more work than it should be. And this particular store that I work at only has 2 assistants and 1 manager, where bigger stores have 3 assistants and 1 manager. But even though my store I work at is smaller, it's more trouble than a bigger store because of the homeless population, the theft, stuff like that. Even the associates are more difficult to deal with. So you really need 3 managers in the smaller stores. But when you're in a smaller store and your store manager ain't pitching in and helping, and they just sitting in their office or walk around and talking and ain't really doing nothing that's important, then that doesn't help. And then so when stuff don't get done, you want to get mad, but you're not helping. And I understand you're the manager, the same way I'm a manager, but at the same time, the company where we work, it's one of those companies where it's not built necessarily for you to manage completely. Like, it's like everybody works like a level under their level. So like, I'm a manager, I kind of half the time I work like a department manager. She's a store manager. She probably she should be working like an ASL, but she doesn't. It's like she used to when I first came, but I don't know what's been happening. She didn't change, so I don't know. But she's always irritated, and like the other day, me and my coworker were talking, and she come hollering at her office. I'm like, why are you? Number one, why are you even worried about what we talking about, and why are you hollering? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what her deal is. I don't know if she got something going on at home. I'm not asking because at this point I don't even care because she acting kind of nasty. So I'm just gonna put my head down, do my work, mind my business. So work right now ain't the best, but I got a job and that's okay. We will get through it. Everything in my job always has, I call it wave. Sometimes this wave is up, sometimes it's down. Just gotta wait till it gets back up. And then in a couple weeks, Tennessee has what we call tax-free weekend, and that's the week I'm taking my vacation. It's also like the weekend of Avery's birthday is the beginning of the week, and then my fiance's birthday is the end of the week. But I like to take that week for vacation so we can get a lot of her back to school clothes and stuff like that. Because in Tennessee, our state tax, not state tax, what's it called? Lord have mercy. It's not state tax. I can't think what it's called. I guess it is in the sense of state tax, but the amount that we tax on items is very high. And food It's down a little. It used to be very high on food, but they took the food tax down some. But when you purchase just items, the tax is like 9.25%. So during this time for certain items, you don't have to pay that 9.25%. So it's really nice. And it's really for everybody. Even I usually get me some clothes during this time. I hope my head is not blocking the video. So lately I have not been watching YouTube, so I really need to catch up. I watch it every now and again. And I'll just kind of binge watch one channel, trying to catch up. And when I was watching Becky from Purple Princess Diamond Paints, she showed some Dreamer Design landscapes. And it made me realize I haven't bought a landscape in a minute, and I love landscapes. And I don't know how I've gotten off my landscapes, but I have. And I don't know if it's because DAC hadn't been putting out landscapes that I like, or if, I don't know. But I'm not like a Dreamer Design shopper. I mean, I buy from them, but it'll be because something will randomly come across Facebook and I like it. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, that's the main reason that something gets me to buy from Dreamer Designs. But she had this video and she was showing these beautiful. They're like stash videos where she calls it, I think, pack the stash. She'll be moving, so she's packing up her stash to go. And so doing now normally when I diamond paint, I would paint the whole color across the whole canvas. But since I'm just doing this video and I'm just working on this section, I'm gonna well, actually, I don't have to necessarily put it up. I'm just going to set it to the side because I do have some more up here. And we're going to pull out another color. Let's do the anchor symbol. Okay, I'm sorry. I got off task. So she's doing videos that she calls Pack the Stash because she's going to be moving real soon. And she showed this real beautiful Dreamer Designs. Actually, she showed two of them, I think. One of them was like in a city kind of, but maybe like a city like in Italy where they have a lot of cobblestone. It was a fountain. I thought it was so pretty. But it's out of stock, of course. And then if she showed, I can't remember if she showed this other one. If she didn't show it, I looked it up online on Dream Design's website and I found it. And it was out of stock. So then I said, okay, let me look in these stashes. So I looked in these stashes, and there was a lady I had bought from her before, and she had two of the canvases that I liked for sale for $30, and these are like $70 canvases, I think. So I bought both of them, and I got them yesterday, and I haven't opened them because I want to open them and look at them, but at the same time, I think I'm gonna open it and look at it, but I'm still gonna unbox them. I was gonna do it today, but to be honest, I'm not feeling it. Because when the washer was brought in, the table that I record on is moved, so I have to move that back, and I'm just not feeling it right now. So I need to do this WIP and Chat because Amalia from Amalia's World of Colors did some tag questions. So I want to go ahead and not take all day with this video. Sometimes I record, like I have a video recorded. I just haven't edited and put it up. And I should have because I haven't put a video out in like a week. But just be patient with me, guys. I know this sounds silly, but I am literally always tired. I don't know why. And I've been going to the doctor, so I actually have to go. I need to go. I am going to go next week to get my blood work done. When I had a doctor's appointment last week, and when I went to get my labs drawn, y'all, when I tell you every seat in that lab room was full, and I was like, Normally it is not like that. You sit down 5 minutes, they're calling your name. So I'm going to go back and get it done. I should have went today, but I just wanted to rest today. I just didn't feel like it. And this is my last off day this week, so I just want to rest. I think something I do, I know something I do that gets on my boss's nerves when I'm thinking about it. It's my phone. I don't care about cell phones like a lot of people do. And it may be because I'm older. It just doesn't bother me. I don't have to carry it around. I'll leave it sitting on my desk. I'll leave it in my purse. All of the work, text messages, I just have them like with the silence bell, so I see them when I see them, because to me, when I'm off, when I'm sleeping, because we work like weird hours, so when I'm sleeping, I want my sleep. I don't want to be, because they want to be texting 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. No, I'm getting my sleep. I'm not listening to that. And I'm not going to keep turning the silence on and turning it off. I don't care. If I want to, I don't have to have a phone at all. What y'all gonna do? Y'all don't. They don't pay my phone bill. It's my phone. So I think that gets on her nerves, and I don't care about that. I mean, that's just to me, and I may be wrong. Y'all can tell me in the comments, but that phone belongs to me. I pay that phone bill, and if I don't want to answer it, or if I want to mute y'all text messages, if I'm not answering in my free time, I don't have to. I'm not the store manager. I'm not. So that's not my response. That's her responsibility, not mine. But I'll mute it, or I'll look at it and I won't respond because I don't have to. It's my phone. I literally almost, if Avery was grown, I could go and not even take the phone at work and leave my phone at home and contact me then how you want to. And I'll tell them I don't have a phone no more. Change my number and tell them I don't have a phone. Cause it's like y'all don't own my phone. Y'all can get as mad as y'all want to, and then in my job they have this thing called Group Me. It's like a. I know some of y'all jobs may use it, but it's like a group text for a whole bunch of people at a job, and you have to you supposed to confirm stuff in and take pictures. I don't do all that. Again, I don't want to take them pictures with my phone. I don't care it's my phone. If you want to require me to do all that with a phone, then you need to purchase a phone for me. Other than that, it's Shanta's phone, and I'm not doing it. Like I remember I had one friend. He had like a real old iPhone. And every time he took pictures for work, he had to delete his pictures. No, I'm not deleting my pictures to take these work pictures. They wouldn't get taken. But now I see they trying to stop using Group Me so much, and where you have to do the confirmations to your manager, which is fine with me too. But I'm just saying, if I'm on the clock, I don't care. But I'm still not going to take my messages on and off silence. It's just I'll read it when I read it. And since I don't be on my phone like a crazy person, it may be an hour before I get it. And I feel like landline still works. So if it's an emergency, just call the store. That's the only thing I can say. And if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. And it's nothing in my contract about using my personal phone. So yeah, they probably all mad at me. I don't know, all companies have their things, but sometimes I feel like my company, they do people dirty. But I'm happy to know, like most people that my company has fired, they found good jobs, so that's a good thing. I probably be gone myself, except I've worked for my company for so long. I'm just comfortable. I get a lot of vacations. It's just easy. It's probably wrong, but that's the truth. But I do my job. I'm not lazy. I do what I'm asked to do plus some. What I hate is when everybody else work get left to me, which happens more than you would think. But I just put my head down, try to get what I can get done within my 10 hours, and I go home. And that's something else I don't do. I don't stay there all day. I used to do that when I was younger. Now I work my 10 hours and I'm gone. I don't care. I'm not staying. And it made me mad makes me mad also, like in my job, when somebody goes on vacation, the other two people got to work 6 days. Why is that? Why am I working 6 days and I'm on salary? You all need to provide somebody to give relief, period. I'm over that 6 day stuff. And they do it, and that's another reason why she could be mad, because she keep having to work 6 days because I have a lot of vacations. But again, that's not my fault. That's the problem of the company. That's something that the company needs to solve, not me. But she probably got mad about that too. Well, maybe I'm a little snarky myself sometimes. I can be when I get fired up, but I don't know. Well, let's see what books I've been reading. I've been reading a lot of mystery books, but they're like the little kind of like innocent mystery books. That's what I kind of call them. Okay, so I love Joanne Fluke. So I have listened to two of her books recently. Number 7 in her series of Hannah Swenson, and it's the Peach Cobbler murder. And then the next one is number 8, which is the Cherry Cheesecake murder. If you kind of want like a light mystery, where you can kind of try to figure out who the killer is, but it's not like gruesome or nothing like that. These are really good mysteries to read, and they also are up my alley because they have recipes in them. Y'all know I love cookbooks and recipes and cooking. So there you go. Oh, I also listened to the Sugar Cookie Murder, and that was number 6 in the Hannah Swenson series. And again, the author's Joanne Fluke. I'll put this in my description box as well. I also have listened to James Patterson. I've been listening to the Alex Cross series again. Well, not listening to it again. The first time I read these books when I was younger, I don't hardly remember them anymore, so I have to refresh my memory. So I just read or listened to book 3, Jack and Jill by James Patterson. Now these books are more gruesome and they're more scary. So just throwing it out there. They're not like sweet mysteries. So since I've talked to y'all, I probably listened to 2 of James Patterson's, Kiss the Girls and Jack and Jill. So that's number 2 and number 3 in the series. But they are excellent mysteries. And Alex Cross is a detective. He also has a TV show on Prime that's really, really good. Just throwing it out there. Then I decided to go back to a book that I read when I was a child. And now that I read this book is really, those books were really cringy. And I don't know what I thought about it when I was a kid. But it's Flowers in the Attic and Petals on the Wind, which is number 1 and number 2 in the series. And Flowers on the Attic, if anyone's ever read it, let me give out what do y'all call it? A disclaimer right now. If this may bother you, I'm not sure. If it does, I apologize. I'm throwing out a disclaimer that this book has incest in it. So, yeah. But I read this, y'all, when I was probably about 13, 14. I used to tear some books up, and I used to read when I was young. And I would go to the library and check them out. But I was pretty young because I remember when I checked these out, I was checking them out from the downtown library in Nashville. So that means I was riding the city bus, and I rode the city bus when I went to magnet school, and that was my 5th, 6th, and 7th grade year. So I was reading it between those times. So, but yeah, those books, they're really cringy now, but I also read them when I was a kid. I've read a lot since I talked to you. I had not had a WIP and Chat in a long time. Also, another good series, if you kind of like A Court of Thorn and Roses, it's a series called From Blood and Ash. It's by Jennifer L Armentrout. Really good books. I have a diamond painting from Jada Gem Shop based on these books. I haven't unboxed it yet, but I will soon since I've mentioned it. Love this series. I also have the books in paperback, But I did want to re-listen to it in audiobook because again, through time, I just be forgetting what's going on. So I don't want to start the new one and can't remember what's going on. And in my Libby, those books are broken. They take each book and they break it down into two audiobooks. I don't know why they just don't do one book. I think, and the only other one I don't think I've mentioned before is called The Boy Who Cried Bear. It is also from a series. It's a Rockton novel. Well, actually, Rockton was the old town. This new town is called Havens Rock. Again, really good series. It's hard to explain it, but it is a detective. Someone usually is getting killed and they're looking for the person, but it's set like in the wilderness. It's really interesting. I really recommend the series. It's called, but this particular book is number 2 in the new series called Havens Rock. But you need to start with the Rockton series. So, but I'll put this in my description box as well. So as you see, I've been listening to lots of audiobooks while I'm diamond painting. Um, it makes the diamond paint go quicker than when I'm looking at TV. But I have looked at a little bit of TV. I've been looking at the Marvel, um, the Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and then I'm going to do the Defenders. So I have been watching that. I also finally watched the second Black Panther movie. Don't judge me, cause it takes me a while to watch movies, y'all. I'm just like that. And then but the reason why I looked at the Black Panther movie because I wanted to watch Ironheart, which was excellent to me. I really enjoyed it. But her character was introduced in the Black Panther movie, so that's why I watched that Black Panther movie. So yeah. So I have been watching a little bit of TV, but mainly Marvel stuff. So I rambled on and on and on. Let me get to these tag questions. So, my first tag question is, do you still have the same favorite artist? I guess she means from when you first started diamond painting, or has it changed? Okay. I think when I first started diamond painting, my favorite artist was Randall Spangler. I have a ton of Randall Spangler kits. I think then after Randall Spangler, it was Mandy Manzano, and then I went to Ivy Dolomore, and then Yume. And at the time, I had this thing where I had to have every canvas. Well, not Mandy Manzano because she had some of her art I didn't like care for, but some of the artists I want like all of the like I used to want every single dragon. Whew, excuse me. Like I used to want like every single Randall Spangler dragon. And at first, when I first started diamond painting, I was buying them like that. But through time, as you diamond paint longer, you realize that you don't like all these pictures. Buying them is like kind of like FOMO, and slow it down. So now I only buy Randall Spangler paintings if they have food in them. If there's no food in them, I'm not. It doesn't even have a chance with me. I don't really buy any Mandy Manzanos. I don't really like her new style. I do love her old style, but her new style is not for me. I like when she was painting, characters and fairies and stuff like that. Um, Same thing with Yume. I used to buy every single Yume that came out. It wasn't one that I let slip by. Now I do not buy every single one. I've let a ton of them slip by because I realize I don't want to do the background, or I don't like this, or I don't like that. And like I said, once you diamond paint for longer, you get more picky about what you're painting. Because I have so many at this point, so I'm picky about what I buy. So do I still like Yume? Yes, but it's not like I have to buy it. So Yume kind of got dumped a little bit. And Ivy Dolomore, I love Ivy Dolomore. She's the same way though. I don't have I never tried to buy every single painting that she had because By this point, I was kind of getting the drift, but I did like a lot of her art. So I do have a lot of Ivy Dollamore. Um, but like the last one she came out with the girls in the cafe, I kind of want it, but I haven't bought it yet. But it don't mean I won't buy it. I passed on the one with the fairy in the bed. I didn't get that one. But I did get Winter's Nap because I have been wanting that painting forever. Um, and I used to also like Dominic Davison. I have a ton of his landscapes, and but again, some of the recent ones I haven't been getting. Um, Trying to think. Even with Geneva Bowers, I don't. I have all of her paintings, but one I didn't like one of them, so I didn't buy it. So I don't know, y'all. I guess I like the same. I guess I like the same artists that I liked before, but I'm just more picky about what I get now. If that makes sense, I'm more picky. And then I've added artists like I like Sim's art, but again, I don't like all of her paintings either. But I have 3 of them. I think it may be 4 out, but I have 3 of the 4. So I don't know. But my answer is yes, I have the same favorite. Oh, I forgot Richard Lorenz. Same thing with him. I used to get every single bird, but I stopped because I don't like every single bird. Like I didn't like Nigel. I didn't like Pierre. So my answer is yes, I have the same favorite artists, but I just am more picky on which paintings from those artists I buy. That's my final answer. Question number 2 is what is your favorite thing to diamond paint? Okay, my favorite thing to diamond paint is either landscapes, which doesn't seem like it because I haven't done landscape in a long time, but I really do like landscapes, and or paintings that are busy. I like paintings that got a lot going on in the background. Like this painting is not busy, it's a portrait, but I purchased it, it's around, and I want to get it done. I mean, pretty much. Um, but if you look at like the kind of paintings that I've been buying lately, I've been trying to focus on squares, and I like paints that have a lot going on in the painting. And also food. I cannot leave out food. I love diamond paintings with food in it. Okay, question number 3. Do you feel like this community has too much drama? Why or why not? I think anything that involves people is going to have drama. Is people have too many opinions, too many different ways of thinking about things. So I think it's always going to be drama. Me, myself, to be honest, I like to know what's going on. I am that kind of person, but I don't get involved, if that makes sense. I just like to kind of stay out of it, but I do like to know what's going on. But I think any community, whether it's cross stitching or coloring, is going to have a little bit of drama. It's just the way it is. She is really going in. Tell us the real about what is that one thing that grinds your gears with this community. To be honest, to me, it's the judging. Whether if you're judging somebody for how big their stash is, if you're judging somebody for if they're buying, what do you call it, unlicensed diamond paints. It's just like, I don't know. I just try to mind my own business and try to just do me. I don't try to judge anybody for how many diamond paints they have, how little they have. People that have a lot, we know we got a lot. I mean, it's the truth. I know I have a lot. I know I look at them every day. I pull them out so I can physically look at them and be like, okay. And it's an acronym that Becky came up with. It's SABLE, but I can't figure out what the words to use. But basically, it kind of stands for a stash that's beyond your life expectancy. That's not the exact words to use, but that's pretty much. So I'm a SABLE. But I just hate the judginess. It's like, why does it matter? As long as I'm okay. But I don't see why it matters. And I don't judge other people, whether they have two, if they're the kind of person that wants two paintings and they're like, well, I don't like having a lot of paintings, that's okay. Or if they're the person that has 400, that's okay. Or if they're in the middle, that's okay. If they're like me and they always saying, oh, I need to get my stash down, that's okay. I mean, I don't know. I just want people to be comfortable being whatever they want to be and not have to worry about that because it doesn't bother me. The stash, it bothers me to the point to where I'm like, Chantel, you know you should be shamed. But I don't care about what another person thinks about it. I just don't. And the thing that bothers me the most, I'm trying to get somebody in my family to like diamond paint so that if something happens to me, they'll take them. Because if not, my family don't care nothing about diamond painting. So my middle daughter is my last hope. She's the most like me. So hopefully she'll pick it up when she gets a little bit older. Okay, so that's what grinds my gears. It's just the judging. Let's just not judge. Let's just have fun. Also, I seen a post where somebody was upset because I'm trying to think, what was it about? Was it about the stash? It was about the Treasure Quest cards. She was upset because people, if they complained that they didn't get them, or if they showed that they got an extra one. Okay, that's great for them. If you didn't get it, I feel sorry for you because I would want my card too. I wouldn't post about it, but I would want my card. I'm sorry. I like to collect the cards, and I understand how they feel. And if I got extra cards, I would be excited too. And I'm not going to be upset or mad because someone's posting about it. It's like, let people. This hobby to me, it should be about having fun. I do this to relax. I enjoy all the new friends I've met. I like in real life, I don't even deal with too many people because I'm weird like that. And working in retail, I'm sorry, can almost make you dislike people. I tell people this all the time, and I'm sorry, but it's the truth. But my friends from Diamond Paint are my real friends, and I can't wait to when I get to meet them in person. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So I just want people to be able to enjoy the craft without the judgment on whatever that's being judged, whether it's if you use whether it's what kind of putty you use, whether it's who you buy your diamonds paint from. It's not that serious. It's enough for everybody, I feel like. Enough for everybody to get they share. I just want people to be able to have fun and really enjoy themselves and to be relaxing and to be the relaxing hobby that was intended to be. Okay, what is your least favorite type of paintings? Okay, don't judge me, y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you the artist because she does the most of these kind of paintings, and I'm sorry if this is your favorite artist, and I apologize, but this is just my opinion. I'm one person, and this is nothing against her art, and I see her art is beautiful, but it is not for Shanta. It's Susan Wingate. I don't like those kind of country, floral. It's not even the flowers because I don't have a problem with flowers, but I just don't like them country paintings. It's just not my style with the jars and the flags and the dogs on the red truck. That's just not for me. That's just Shanta though. Even though I live in Tennessee, them kind of paintings are not for me. Not that I can see their beauty to other people, but I just don't care for them. And I own one of her paintings, and it's a snowman. Oh, I think I just moved, y'all. I'm so sorry. Let me try to get y'all back. Oh, can I get y'all back? Okay, I'm not even diamond painting anyway. I'm just running my mouth. Okay, let me get back to painting. Let me read off the next question. If there wasn't any more diamond paintings, what craft would you be doing? I ought to take y'all on a tour of my craft room because I did just clean it up, so I'm not embarrassed anymore because before I would have been embarrassed. But I do multiple. I have multiple crafts. I have 3 carts for coloring, so I would probably most 100% do adult coloring. I have 3 crates full of yarn where I knit, and I used to crochet. I need to take crocheting lessons again to get it back, but I do want to get my crocheting back. I have a cart of stickers where I do my where I used to do it really a lot, but I'm not doing it so much right now. I used to do my planning. I have beads to make jewelry. I have charms to make keychains. So it's plenty of things I could do if diamond paint just stopped existing. So, what is your favorite color? No, excuse me. Is your favorite color the color you like to see the most in diamond painting? And that is a yes. I love green. Second coming after teals and then blues. And as you see, that's why I bought this paint, because of the greens and the teals. And it's beautiful. So yes, anytime a paint has green in it, I'm ecstatic. And I think green is beautiful in diamond paints, but that's my opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you like green in diamond paints? I know some people, they hate the dark greens, but even the dark greens don't bother me. Let me know in the comments what you think. Okay. Number 8 is, what is the biggest diamond paint you've ever worked on, and will you go bigger? Of course I'll go bigger. I don't care. I love big diamond paintings. I don't know. Like, I know the longest is Where the Fun Never Ends. And that may be kind of the biggest. But I have some really big ones from JD Gym Shop too. So Mushroom Creatures was pretty big. And the library I'm working on is really big. But I'm going to say Where the Fun Never Ends is my largest diamond painting. And yes, I will go bigger. I really, I mean, I will go really big if I don't know. If the quality is good, I will go really low, really big. But I want it in squares, and I want the squares to be perfect and clicking in and everything. Number 9, what do you do when you have crafting burnout? So I've only really had a serious crafting burnout one time. I stopped diamond painting from like March to September. It was before I had a channel. And that's when I bought all these coloring books and coloring stuff. So I colored. Um, and that mainly was because I don't know what happened. I just stopped. I almost need to do something. I'm trying to figure out something now because I really want to, and I know I say this all the time, but I really want to, like, not just slow down my purchasing, but kind of stop it. But if I'm not going to be able to stop it unless I'm not looking at it. I know that sounds weird. I don't know. That sounds like I don't have no self-control. So I do have self-control. And I can turn stuff down because I do. But it'll just be easier if I just didn't see it at all. Because, like, when I stopped diamond paint for those months, I literally, I feel like I deleted the DAC app. I unfollowed the Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I did all the things so that I didn't have to see it. And I might do something like that again. Maybe. But I colored last time. And I probably would color and make bracelets because I really enjoy making bracelets. 10. Do you listen to something while you diamond paint? If so, what? So, of course, the answer to that is yes. I listen to audiobooks and I like watching TV. I'm not a documentary person. I don't like watching those murder documentaries at all. I can listen to Bailey Sarian because it's not visual, it's more listening. I don't have to just watch it. I can hear her. So I don't like think about it a lot, but I'm one of those kind of people that I dream every single night of my life. It's not a night I don't dream. And I don't want to dream about a murderer. And that is why I don't look at horror movies. It's so many horror movies I've never seen, or I've seen a little bit and I quit watching. So I don't like a lot of, and it's not that the horror bothers me. Like, I can do diamond paintings that are horror. I don't care about that. But it's just watching the horror. I don't want to dream about it. I do not want to wake up out of my dreams scared to death, about to have a heart attack. And that's what could and has happened to me in my past. So, especially when I was a child. I know y'all gonna laugh at me, but if anyone is my age, I'm 40. I'm in my 40s. I'm 48. It was a movie called, it either was The Troll or Troll, and it wasn't like them pink trolls. And I look at that movie now, and that movie is a joke. But that movie scared the bejesus out of me as a child. I was so scared. I was sleeping in the living room in a tent. I was so scared. So I'm just saying, I I don't do spooky movies. I haven't seen half of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. I think I may have seen some of the first one. I haven't. It's so many scary movies y'all wouldn't even believe. Y'all be like, really? I have seen Candyman. I saw that at the movie theater. But it's so many scary movies I've never seen because I just don't want to dream about it. It's not because I'm really scared, but when I dream, like I have seen Chucky's. I don't know why Chucky doesn't bother me. Maybe because he's a doll. I like Chucky movies, but the rest of them movies, Shanta's not watching it. So that was the last question. So it's 10 questions, and I'm supposed to tag some more creators. So I would like to tag 2 creators. I'm trying to remember who she tagged. I'm going to tag, actually maybe, I think I'm going to do 3 creators. I'm going to tag Suzette from Crafting with Susie. I'm going to tag Annette from the Lounge with Annette. And my third person I'm going to tag is Becky from Purple Princess Diamond Paints. I want to hear her answers. She's hilarious to me. And I want to see what she likes and what she don't like. And I almost would tag somebody else, but I don't think they make a lot of videos right now, and I don't like bothering people because I understand if you need a little rest, so that's fine. So I'm going to tag those 3 creators. I'm going to tag them in the comments. So if you want to hear their answers, be on the lookout for them having a video soon. Well, all right, guys. That's all I have for the day. I did not finish your face, but I will have it whipped up in 2 seconds. Obviously, I can't talk, think, and diamond paint at the same time. Ooh, that's funny. I didn't get to show y'all my cup. I'm going to try to show y'all my cup. If I hit it, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can get it in the picture good. I got to kind of look at the camera. Can y'all see her? She's neon pink. She's got a black bottom. My daughter really likes this one. She said, ooh, mama, this cup is pretty. And it's shiny. So I just want to show y'all my pink cup real quick. There's so much more stuff I need to tell. I need to do WIP and Chat more often because there's so much more stuff I really want to tell y'all. But I need to go. I've been on here for probably almost an hour. And my fiance be home from work soon, clomping around, making all kind of noise. So let me get off of here. So I just want to thank everyone for taking the time out of their day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is having a great day today. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.